Thank you all for coming. And no, I did not do this to Rye. This was of his own making. I'm Brandon Daniels. I'm the CEO of Exiger. And Exiger is one of the most comprehensive supply chain technology companies in the world. We build technology that helps our customers to map, assess, and rehabilitate their supply chains. And as we've been doing that over the last several years, we've recognized some things. And one of the most important things that we've recognized is we're in danger. As we've mapped the supply chains, whether it was in the COVID-19 response, or it's in weapons systems, or it's in our critical infrastructure, we've seen things like counterfeit metals getting into syringes that deliver life-saving drugs to people, or even into our aircraft. We've seen things like Russian software lurking inside of our federal government infrastructure. We've seen issues like companies masquerading as U.S. companies that are truly owned by adversaries. And because of those issues that we've been able to identify, we wanted to bring you all together today. Because our technology may help our customers to reduce cost, mitigate risk, and increase the resilience of their supply chain. But one of the things that we have to collectively do as a community is recognize that we're all a part of the same value chain. In the instance of kinetic warfare against adversaries, against near-peer adversaries, folks like China and Russia, there are opportunities for them to shut down our critical minerals, for us to take out our critical infrastructure, for them to engage us in cyber attacks, and we have to be ready. We have to be more resilient. And so thank you all for spending a little bit of time with us tonight and recognizing this issue as a community. And with that, I'll hand it over to Rye Barcott.
Thanks, Brandon. Brandon Daniels, guys, came in from a red eye with some of our European allies yesterday, so thank you for joining us for that. And I happened to actually pick out this color just for you, Politico, today. Actually, no, I didn't. I picked it out for my 4-year-old. Where's the camera here? L Daddy loves you. Right here, baby. But I'm delighted to be here with you. I started an organization about 6 years ago called With Honor. With Honor fights polarization in Congress, and we do that by helping to elect and support principled veterans who take a pledge to serve with integrity, civility, and courage, especially the courage to work across party lines. It is possible in this town, and you will hear from 2 of these representatives, Jake Elzy and Mikey Sherrill. Mikey is the vice chair of the 4 Country Caucus, that's the FOR Country Caucus, of now 30 members of Congress in the House. We also work with 6 bipartisan veterans in the Senate. The organizations together, With Honor and the 4 Country Caucus, and nice to see our executive director for the 4 Country Caucus, Olivia Babine, in the back. And also nice to see Sasha Ustinova with her young girl who's in from Kyiv. Good to have you all here. But together we've helped pass over 150 laws, mostly focused in national security and national service on things that matter for the country. The only special interest that we support is the special interest of the United States of America. And I can't think of many more important, urgent, in both the short and long-term issues than defending our supply chains from our adversaries. So that's what we're here to talk about. We're delighted to be a partner on this event, and we're delighted to really focus on practical results. Jake and Mikey, I believe, will be introduced later. They are super inspiring people. And they both happen to serve in the Navy. Jake served over 5 combat tours and a total of 9 tours in the Navy. And Mikey Sherrill, who's also a pilot, flew on many missions and was also a Russia analyst. So you'll hear from them. I think they really represent the next generation, which is also hearkening back to a place where we need to hearken back to. The example of the World War II generation that showed that it is possible to put aside some of our differences and put the country first on things that matter. So thanks for being here.